Morning, it's the 7th of February 2025. It's a Friday, thank the Lord. I don't know, I said that, it's every day's a Friday, innit? I see. Today, we're going to talk about Zia Yusuf. He is the multimillionaire, ex-public school boy, chairman, unelected chairman that is, of Reform UK. Another multimillionaire who's going to help the peasants, believe it or not. What a lovely fella, isn't he? He describes himself as a British Muslim patriot. That's fucking Uncle Tom, in other words. He's all right, Jack, and fuck anybody else. Anyway, it is banging on yesterday
that within the first 30 days of Nigel being the Prime Minister, we will get legislation passed that we commit to the British people that will be transformative to improve people's lives, to put the interests of the British people ahead of the interests of citizens of foreign countries. Listen, those people have rights, and those rights should be enshrined and ensured by their government, not by ours. And right now we're doing the opposite. So, as I said at the press conference, as chairman, I will tell you, behind the scenes, and we're not going to go earlier than other parties in terms of general election manifestos, mainly because, unfortunately, God knows what state this country is going to be in by the time of the next general election. We don't know the strength of the prescription that's going to be required to turn this country around. But what I will tell you is we are well aware that, frankly, half, maybe less than half, of the policy challenge for us is what are the right policies, but the rest of it is how do you get that enacted with a woke, super left civil service, with a Supreme Court that seems to have lost its way. How do you ensure that when the British people vote for Nigel, vote for their Reform MPs, and we have 350 to 400 MPs in the next election, which we will, how do we ensure that the things that we promised to the British people are going to happen? We're spending a huge amount of time and ensuring we have the answers to that. And I will tell you, we will act on that with great speed and great precision and great efficiency, just like President Trump is with Elon Musk.
And I'll tell you what, within Nigel being Prime Minister 30 days, we're going to fetch out some new legislation. It all sounds good, Zia, but it's impossible. That shows that they don't even know how fucking Parliament works. You can't fetch out legislation in 30 days. Stop talking bollocks. Then he just talked for another minute and said fuck all, basically. He did mention when they get 340, 350 MPs, and I thought, what's he fucking on about? And he actually, when he finished talking, he ended up mentioning Trump and Musk. We're over 4 years away. There's 4 years to the next election, and this fucking fool is making fucking Reform Party promises without any idea how to implement our plan for an unknown national economic landscape. He doesn't know. He's no idea what he's talking about. They've got 5 MPs, and none of them's any good. Could you imagine? Could you imagine any of them 5 MPs, Reform MPs, in a cabinet position? I mean, you could have 30 pence Lee, or 30p. He could be finance minister. James McMurdoch, the old fucking woman beater, he could be the minister for law and order. They've got Rupert Lowe, he could be minister for sport and bankruptcy, to specialist subjects it is. Richard Tice, he could be foreign secretary, and he could be based in Dubai, couldn't he? Well, with his girlfriend. Then, of course, you got Farage, he could just be a dictator, or better still, just a dick. But back to Zia. He is another unelected fucking millionaire donor, telling people what is wrong with our country. He talks a load of bollocks. But you know, here's a fucking fact. Some of the order of thinking actually believes what fucking Zia says. It's all bollocks. He doesn't believe it himself. He's a fucking idiot. They're all idiots. Fuck Zia, fuck Resort, fuck Zia, or fuck Reform. I can feel a Super Saturday coming on. Alan Brazil's fucking up the can of worms, hasn't he? So we'll see you in the morning. Until then, have a great day. It's a top coat warmer today. We're on the plus side of 1 or 2 degrees we are, but I'll take that. Have a great day, everybody. Wake the fuck up. Fuck the reform party.